Yeah, definitely. These are two things, in order to stretch our offense and to stretch defenses, especially Penn, who plays a zone, in order to kind of get open shots for other people. One thing that I can do, obviously can keep building on is finding shots for others and getting that 5 assists up to, even more, and finding Gabrielle, who's doing really well and shooting, Caroline, Bella, once we get some more people back who are on our reserves. But I definitely think that it's something that I've worked on and something that can keep growing as the season goes on.
It's definitely been, exciting to like get more playing time, and especially with like all the injuries we've had, everyone's kind of had to step into a different role. So I think that just being able to like take in a different role and being more of a shooter and more of something that like our team necessarily like doesn't have, just filling that like little bit of a void is obviously really fun. And I love just being on the court and playing with my teammates, and the more that we play together, I feel like the more that we're able to work together better and just like have that chemistry that will hopefully like continue to produce over the season and get some more wins.
Brown's got players that can do a little bit of everything. They've got kids that can shoot it, and those same kids can also create their own off the dribble. So they're going to try to spread us out. They're going to try to create from the arc and get into the gut of the defense with the dribble. It's going to be critical that we guard well one-on-one, be critical that we can gap well off the ball, and be critical that we can utilize a changing defensive structure to give them a variety of looks. So good offensive team. It's going to test us defensively. It'll be fun for us to see where we are.
Yeah, definitely just having a high hand and like making sure that we have hard closeouts to kind of make sure they can't get the easiest shots that they can. If we're in zone, like extending that, if they have more shooters on the outside. But I think also just like sticking to the defensive principles that, Coach Banghart wants us to always have, which is just like being ball tough and not letting people go by you, but not letting them get that shot up either.
The thing about Yale is they push the pace. If they're going to play really fast, they spread you out early in the possession. Our transition D is going to have to be important all weekend. We're going to have to defend the arc and defend 1v1 all weekend. So they are as similar to one another as they are different to Penn. So over this 10-day stretch it's been, or even 8-day stretch, it's going to be really important that our kids understand the adjustment to our game plan, which will be very different than it was against Penn.